Hello. Hey. Oh shoot. I meant to. Okay. Come on in, y'all. Hey, Propagate. I was coming on live to tell everybody about your show tomorrow. Or your podcast, whatever. And also, I was going to, put that link in my, comment section. But something's going on with my laptop. It's always something. Hey! Ooh, I got 9 people already in less than 2 minutes. Okay, so listen. Hey, Heaven, how are you? Heaven, you got the wrench, so make sure you help me keep the haters off the line. Hi, Monica. Who else is on the line now? I see Propagate. I see Heaven. I see Monica. I'll try to use my phone to enter. Yeah, let me see if there's a way I can do it from my text messages. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so everybody, hey, everyone's. I have a few things to tell you. A couple of announcements. We need to talk about some things that's going on in our world. I have some information to tell you about Astro Boo Baby. If some of you, who knows who Astro Boo Baby is on this line? Give me a thumbs up if you know who Astro Boo Baby is. I have a message to all of you from ABB. I want to see if we got enough people on this line that know who that is. Heaven, you know who ABB is, right? And Heaven, do you have Jelly Bean's number? Will you text her real quick and tell her we're on live? Because I do need her to be on. Rise Up Love. Hey. Imperfect Beauty. I bet you are a perfect beauty. Okay, so listen, y'all. Thank you. Y'all, you see the gentleman online now, Propagate This Light. Propagate This Light is an up-and-coming pop culture spiritual blogger, and he's I'm gonna say interview for the lack of a better word, several people on YouTube. Go to his channel, Propagate This Light. If you are not a subscriber, subscribe to his channel. I have been on his channel once before, a couple of times, and he is going to interview me and Astro Boo Baby tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please plan to join us. I will share the link. I'm going to post another video tonight. Hopefully, if I can get my laptop up. But even if I don't, I'll do it on my phone. And I wanted to let you all know that we will be live speaking with Propagate This Light at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be talking about psychic abilities. And I have a couple other things that I like to do. But we'll see from there. Give me some thumbs up. That way this video can get in the algorithm if you haven't already. Thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, give this a thumbs up, please. Thumbs up so we can get an algorithm. Y'all know YouTube don't like your girl. They don't care for me. But you know what? This is a perfect segue to talk about the different things in the world that's going on. There are a lot of there are a lot of secrets being revealed, which is a shameless plug to my book, which is called Secrets of the World Revealed. The Beginning, Book 1. And I I sincerely feel that my spirit team and creator source helped me or assisted me in writing this book. There are secrets that are revealed in this book that will absolutely blow your mind. And these secrets are about the government, things that they're hiding, secret societies. I talk about secret animals that exist that I actually contact with. You guys, some of you know I read part of a chapter of a book. My book is about the hush mammals. This is a group of marine beings that first came into existence millions of years ago, and they are relatives to whales. In fact, they are the mothers of whales. They are the mothers to the blue whale. As you know, the blue whale is the largest animal on Earth right now. The blue whale can get up to about 150 feet, and they weigh over 200 tons. They're really huge. I love whales. Whales are very altruistic, very kind, very selfless. And the hush mammals are the mothers of the blue whales, and the blue whales get their altruistic personalities from the hush mammals. Now, the hush mammals are bigger than the blue whales. The blue whales, as I said, can get up to 150 to 200 feet. No, maybe not 200 feet, but about 150, 180 feet long. But the hush mammals are anywhere from 300 to 500 feet long. I don't know exactly how wide, just trying to give you an idea how these hush mammals are. I don't know exactly how wide the blue whales are, maybe about 15, 20 feet across, but the hush mammals are 80 feet across. And they can get upwards to 3/4 of a mile high. These animals are extremely huge, really huge. And if more than one need to occupy a space at the same time, they do have the innate ability to shapeshift themselves down. They can shapeshift themselves into a smaller size, if that makes sense. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want you all to pay attention to what the world is doing to our animals on land and sea. Have you noticed that the blue whale is now is an endangered species? They're going extinct. There used to be over 100,000. Now there's only 3,000 left or less. Now some people say because of hunting. Yeah, that's why, main reason. But why? Why are they hunting these animals? They're hunting these animals, some may say, to eat them. No, that's what they're going to do because they want to hunt them. They're hunting them. I mean, after they hunt them, they're hunting them because of what they are. Whales are magical beings. They come from a magical species, aka the hush mammal. And there are elites, all elite governments, secret societies all over the world that know this about the whales. Why do you think they hunt them to almost extinction? Somebody could have stopped them. Of all of the intelligent people in the world, of all of the PETA type groups in the world, you mean to tell me it took y'all this long to tell them to stop hunting the whales? They're hunting the whales because they want to dissect them. They want to know what's in them. They want to know what makes them tick. They are children of the hush mammals, and the hush mammals are ready to reveal themselves, and they are doing that through Miss Quiet Queen. The hush mammals have something on top of their head. Now imagine a blue whale, and imagine a halo on top of this whale head. The halo. Y'all know what a halo is, right? In the book, I talk about the halo on top of the hush mammal's head. This is what a lot of societies want to know more about, this halo. It's very powerful. The halo is also, well, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to reveal a secret to you right now, okay? Let's be clear. The halo is, okay, let me say it this way. The rainbow is actually a half a halo. Did y'all know that? Rainbows are many colors, as y'all know. And there are some colors in the rainbow that you don't know about because we have not been privy to know these colors. There are colors that exist that you and I cannot fathom because we don't live in the right environment. We don't live in the right dimension. We are in this matrix that has been controlled by Satan and his minions. But the rainbow, which many people have given to the LGBT plus community, and I don't have a problem with anybody using the rainbow as a symbol, but let's understand that there is a history behind the rainbow. There's a history, a true history behind it. And it has a lot to do with the hush mammals. And the hush mammals come in an array of colors, like the rainbow. So the rainbow, as I said, is actually a whole, it is a halo cut in half. They only giving you half the truth about it. But the information about these animals, these marine animals, is coming out. Your sister, Miss Quiet Queen, I got the scoop. I've known about the hush mammals. Oh my God, they revealed themselves to me when I was about 17 years old. 17. I actually went there. I actually was taken through astral travel when I fell asleep, had a lucid dream, and I met Sorcides. Sorcides is the yellow hush mammal. And Sorcides is like the first hush mammal you would meet usually. And she's like the administrative assistant. I'm going to read that chapter again. I'm not going to read a new chapter because I want y'all to buy the book. So I will read a chapter or part of the chapter that I've read before just to abreast you on it. And I am going to also leave my PayPal and Cash App in case anybody would like to help, or if you know someone that is interested in a good investment. Helping me publish Secrets of the World Revealed, the beginning, book 1, is a good investment, and I'm excited about it. So I need y'all to know that these animals are real and you can call on them. You sure can. There are thousands of them, and I mean thousands of them. But the first 13 are the most powerful. Mother Majesty, she's the black hush mammal. She's triple black, and she is the nicest soul I have ever met. Oh my God, I have so much to tell y'all. My mother tree, I'm sitting out here. Y'all can't see my mother tree. So that's the one that has that gargoyle face on it. I'll show it to you tomorrow when it's light. But she knows about the hush mammals too. She's excited about the book and wants me to keep because I keep getting buffered. I don't want to be in here though. It's hot in here. Anyway, I'm going to change the subject, talk about something else. I want to tell you all about Astral Boo Baby. I have to give you a message from him. Astral Boo Baby, unfortunately, his well, let me read what y'all saying first, and I'll tell you about Astral Boo Baby. Give me one moment. Thank you, Ambrosia. Okay, Heaven. Y'all make sure y'all go see Propagate, please. Oh, okay. Hit that like button for those who didn't. I have an information to give you about Astral Boo Baby. It is, thank you, Z. How do you know the hush mammals, Heaven? I think that was you and Jelly Bean said that to me. I'm reading y'all. I'm sorry. Able to paste a link. Quiet Queen, are you able to paste a link chat, or do you have the frequencies are missing? Orcas and porpoises, the fish, yeah. They are killing off wild horses? Yeah, they probably are. Uh, okay, so everybody listen up. I need y'all to spread the word. Get on any platform. Get on your Facebook. Get on your Twitter. Get on, what else do we have? Instagram. And tell everybody Astro Boo Baby has been taken off of YouTube. Somebody hacked his YouTube and they hacked his music. Y'all know he was trying to put out an album, and they messing with the sound of it. And YouTube for many years have been trying to sabotage Astro Boo Baby's channel, for the same reason they want to sabotage mine. They really come after him hard. And now he's no longer on YouTube. So he has to go through a lot of hoops, jump through a lot of hoops to get his channel back up. They're trying to do the same to me, and they did back in 2016. They got me off of YouTube, but I'm slick, so I got myself put back on. I didn't even go through what Astro Boo Baby had to go through. I did something else, but I'm not going to say what that is. You can't let everybody know your secrets, even though I'm writing a book about secrets. Anyway, rainbow people used to be clowns. I don't know what that means, but y'all, I love talking about my book and the hush mammals, but as I said, they break it up. So sometimes, Spirit's telling me, just because your line gets broken up, it doesn't always mean that it's somebody negative. It could be a benevolent being that's breaking it up because they don't want me to say certain things yet. So I'm not really sure, but that's basically the gist of it. What do you mean, Heaven? Rainbow people used to be clowns. I don't know, but colors are very important. And when I say colors, I don't mean racial colors. I mean colors like green, blue, yellow, lavender, purple, pink, red. These are all very important colors, and these colors can be found on the hush mammals. There are other colors that exist, like I said, that you and I don't know. And if you would see a hush mammal, you would not know what it is. It will probably make you have a heart attack, because you would, what is that? I've never seen a color like that before. Well, when I had the privilege of going to the Virgin Lakes do exist. The Virgin Lakes are water that's in the ocean that is separate from the ocean, if that makes sense. If you go down far enough in the ocean, certain parts of the ocean, you may see a lake. There can be other lakes within the ocean, and what happens is the salt is concentrated in that area. I can't really explain it, but it's more dense, and you will see a lake in the ocean. It's the most beautiful thing. But then there are more lakes underneath that lake. Imagine for a minute, beloved, you're in the ocean. I want y'all right now, use your imagination and go in the ocean. Close your eyes. I'm going to take y'all to where the hush mammals are mentally. All right? Breathe in, inhale, and exhale. Now, imagine yourself in the water. I want y'all to jump in the water right now, dive in the ocean, and go all the way down, 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 past the sharks, past the piranhas, past the krill, past everything, all of the floating mess that's in the ocean, all this, the ships that have sailed and sunk, the corpses that you see, people that died in the water, pass it all, go down to the bottom. Now that you're touching the bottom of the ocean floor, I'm gonna need you now to jump up and turn yourself upside down and make yourself into a corkscrew and go all the way down in the ground until you penetrate the sky of the virgin waters, the world of the virgin waters. In this world is where I went, is where the hush mammals came when they came and got me when I was a 17-year-old girl. And they took me there. And they taught me a song. And the song, the melody of a song is the song that was made here on earth. But I didn't know that until recently. I heard this song and I said, wait a minute, that sounds like the melody of the song that the hush mammals taught me. And Spirit immediately said, no, that's our melody. They heard it too. So anyway, whew. Oh, I understand, Heaven. Hi, Marlene. So anyway, this is what's going on, y'all. Anybody have any questions before we get on off about Astral Boo Baby or about the hush mammals or about anything else? I'm going to need y'all also to do your research on what is going on. Okay, so they're going to buffer me in a minute, y'all, because I'm about to say something and they're going to buffer me. So, okay, stick with me, because if I don't finish telling you all, I'm going to try to. Okay, so I want you all to look at some different videos and websites. Dark Post. I talked to a man. His name is Steve, and he writes the Dark Post. Go and check that out. Do your research on mass arrests of famous people, mass arrests and executions. And all of these, we have over 250,000 sealed indictments that are going to be released soon. I wasn't talking about this. I've known about this for about 3 years now, but I didn't really want to talk about it because I wanted to do my research to make it true. I trust my higher self and I trust God's source within me. That being said, I know what they're telling me is true. I believe it. It's up to you to do what you need to do so that you can find the truth as well. Okay? But what we're trying to do now is wake up humanity and let you all know that something is coming. It's going to be really hard to handle at first, y'all. This is not me trying to induce panic. I want you to stay calm. Understand that if you are of good, if you want to help Mother Earth and all that is in it, you'll be fine. Just be a fair individual and try not to panic. I need to take that advice too. Try not to panic when analog TV is going to be showing a lot of these different executions, or should I say deletions. I can say whatever because they're not paying me anyway. I am getting my money. My channel is making money, but YouTube don't give me my money. They take it. I don't know why, but anyway, there are so many celebrities, athletes, CEOs of companies that have been arrested. Look up Gitmo. That's just an acronym. It's Guantanamo Bay. I think it's in Cuba. This, and Cuba, it's American territory, I believe. But look that up. Look up mass arrests of famous people. Look up mass tribunals. Look up the execution of, and you can put in many names. I thought they was about to buffer me. Put in the execution of Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Chelsea Clinton, James Comey, John Brennan, Alec Baldwin, Fauci, Dr. Fauci. All of these people are gone now. They're gone. So are the Obamas. They're gone. Because there's so many things that has been going on in our world, y'all. Hateful, evil things. Now, we've already talked about Donald Trump. Many people hate him. Some people love him. When he was first elected, I wasn't happy about it. But then I kept doing my research, and God kept knocking on my head, like, listen to this, pay attention to that, pay attention to this. Now, he's not the most articulate person in the world. He says some things out his mouth that's crazy. I know people think he's racist. I honestly don't feel that Donald Trump is a racist. I had to dig deep. I don't feel like he is. I feel like he's a jerk. I feel like he's allowing people to think that he's racist because there is an agenda. And if he is understood in the way he truly is, things that he's doing will backfire. That's what Spirit is telling me. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, he is racist. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you why. Because Donald Trump was the only president in the history of the United States of America that asked the question, where are the babies? If we have 800,000 children being kidnapped a year around the world, around the world, something bit me, y'all. Where are they going? Let's find out. Okay, so somebody pulled his coattail way before he even ran for office. They had to choose somebody like him. They couldn't choose a regular schmegular politician because they all work for the cabal. They all doing the same thing. They're all in on it. So they had to pick someone who was in it, but not of it. Yeah, Donald Trump knew Epstein. I don't know if he went to his island, but he knew of him. And he probably was in an occult too, up to an extent. But that doesn't mean that he's full-fledged in it like everybody else, or he couldn't pull himself out. And that doesn't mean he did anything. But he's the only one that asks, where are these children? And he's not asking, where are all the white children? He's just saying, where are the children? Let's save the babies. When the White House had that blackout, remember? Over a year and a half ago? I think when Donald Trump was still in office. He was still POTUS at the time. It was a blackout. Look that up. That really happened. But you ain't going to hear about it on mainstream television because they don't want you to know. If you look that up, the videos are probably gone now. But if you look it up, you will see that there were some buses out there. They blacked out the White House. There was no lights on in the White House. There were no lights on around in the streets. That is because they were saving these children that were in the underground bunkers and these underground tunnels in the White House. No one ever knew that. But when Donald Trump found out, he was a part of a rescue mission to get these kids out of there. Unfortunately, These children, many of them never seen the light of day. So that is why they had to black it out. And unfortunately, many of these children had to be euthanized because they weren't used to light. Even the dark, our nighttime is too light for them. Many of them never breathed fresh air. They just, it's sad. It's sad. And anybody, I'm trying not to cry because I get really emotional when you talk about children, when you hurt children. I don't care what race the child is. I don't care what social background they have. I don't care who their parents are. I don't care. How can adults be so hateful to do this to children? It is greed. It's greed. They're doing this for the reptilians that live in the earth because they like the taste of human flesh, and particularly children, because children are more pure. They haven't had sex yet. They haven't smoked. They haven't drank. They don't do drugs. They don't curse. So their flesh and their blood is more pure. It's more tasty. It's more palatable. So the reptilians ran into many of our government officials and say, listen, if y'all don't want us coming up on top of the earth wreaking havoc, because we will, then you better send us, you better bring us what we need, or we will come up there. And that's what they done. Yeah. So many people have fell victim to this. And it's not just the well-known people that are being indicted. It's regular people. It's people that live next door to you. It's people that you worked with. It's people you went to school with. It's people you see driving down the street. The regular people are the most dangerous ones because you don't even know who they are. Have you noticed that there are so many jobs, y'all? Has everybody noticed that? Before Biden was so-called president, he's not the president, but we got to pretend to say he is. Okay, before Biden got in office, there were so many jobs available. Now, some people may say, well, it's because Biden, he brought jobs. No. Why do you think there's so many jobs all over the country of the U.S. when it never been like this? I mean, there's so many jobs here in Ohio that sometimes businesses have to close their doors for the day because they don't have enough people to run it. Family Dollar up the street, they might be open 2 or 3 times a week. Some weeks they don't open at all because they can't keep people. First of all, you only want to pay people $10 or $11 an hour. We're not going for that no more. Especially knowing that these elite, they have been stripped of their money and their power. So where's all the money at? There's something called the Nasaris Act. We're going to get our money back. We're going to get, black people are going to get reparations, but everybody is going to get something. And we're going to be well off. We're going to do fine. But why do you think there's nobody working? That is because they're all being eliminated. That's what I think. This is what Spirit told me. Now, my husband said, well, yeah, because people are working online now because of COVID. Some people are just entrepreneurs on their own. And I get it. Yeah, that's true. That could be some of the reasons why. And he also said because people getting more money, getting unemployment. And yes, that is true too. But I'm telling you what I know. A lot of people are being eliminated, y'all. They're being eliminated, so they ain't not coming to work because they ain't here. Okay, they've been doing some okie doke stuff. You know, they was working, but then at the same time, they kidnapping kids and, trafficking people. These people are not only going to be held accountable for sex trafficking children, but also for slave trade. Slavery is still alive and well. Slavery never went anywhere. Only this time, anybody can be sold into slavery. It doesn't matter what your race is. Anybody can. These people are also going to be facing charges for treason. High treason. Many of them. Satanic worshiping. I didn't know that was a law against the law, but if I guess it is, because they have to take babies. They get babies from so-called third world countries and orphanages. Now I know why I never got that job at that orphanage. I applied for this orphanage several times. I wanted to work with children, and they do extensive background because they go to a lot of these orphanages and shop like they picking up chicken legs at the grocery store. These reptilians have this technology, and they're very psychic. They're very psychic and they're very powerful. They can sense the type of child that they want. They like the smart kids too. They like the smart ones because they say they taste better. Some children are prodigies. Y'all have heard of child prodigies? These kids that are in college and they only 15 years old. Watch them. If you have a child like that in your family or in your life, watch them. Do not allow them to go to certain programs. Oh, your child is gifted. We want them to come here and live here over this boarding school, blah, blah, blah. No. I've heard somebody, she did a video. She said, please don't do that. They got my son. I didn't know they were going to keep him, and I don't know where he is now and what's going on with him. They taking people's kids. And I'm so glad that Donald Trump started this. I'm so glad he agreed to be a part of this. You don't have to like him. He can hate me. I don't give a damn, because my life does not revolve around Donald Trump and his feelings of me. I don't care about what he says or think about anybody personally. I do care that he said he want to know where the children are. I do care that he is getting the ball rolling on finding these children. And not just children, there are people that have been sold into trafficking. I'll tell y'all one day about the story how I was almost sex trafficked. I don't know how to say that word. But yes, it almost happened to me too. Oh, wow. I got so much to tell y'all. But it's almost time to go. The only famous clown I know by name is Bozo. He wore rainbow colored clothing. Even the clown blow up punching toys are rainbow colored. Yeah. And they use the rainbow because they know that the real meaning behind the rainbow and behind the halo, they know it. So, and they know that one day the Hush Mountains you're going to find out information about that, and you're going to find out information about colors and how powerful colors are, and how colors are actually live beings. They what they did was they said, okay, we have to do something to distract them for when this information come out about the rainbows and the colors in the rainbow and the halo, that their mind automatically go to the LGBT community. So we're just going to put the rainbow over there, because that's ultimately the agenda, y'all. The ultimate agenda is to confuse people about male and female, to get kids confused. Am I a girl? Am I a boy? Am I a it? Am I a they? Am I a them? This is ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. And if you look, there is a gay agenda. There is a transgender agenda. Now, back in the day when I was coming up, if you were gay, you were bashed, you were ridiculed, you were talked about, and that's not good. It's never okay to do that. And heterosexual people were on top, right? Now, the script has been flipped. If you say you're heterosexual, if you say you're straight, The LGBT community, in my opinion and my experience, will get angry with you. Why do you have to say you're heterosexual? I mean, you don't have to mention that, but y'all mention it now. It's not okay. Adele, the singer Adele from Great Britain, was bashed because she was accepting an award and she said that she was happy to be a woman. The community went off on her. You don't have to say that you're why. Why is it the gay community can say whatever they want nowadays, but a heterosexual person can't? We can't because we'll be considered transphobic. There was an idiot on my channel called me myopic because I said that the anus is not used for multiple purposes. It should not be used for multiple purposes. Your anus is not a vagina. And if you have a penis, you are a man. You have the genetic markers of a man. You might not want to associate yourself as a man. You identify as a woman. Okay, fine. I'll call you a her out of respect. But when I come home and I'm talking about you, I'm saying him because that's what I feel you are. But I'm going to respect you to your face. Okay? But this agenda is driving me crazy. So this person told me that women are not here first, that I was unintelligent. The only thing that of all the things that I talked about in that video, the only thing that they could say is what was upset about is that I said anal sex is not natural. It's not. And this person said, well, the vagina and the penis and the mouth are all used for multiple purposes. So there, yeah, but they are meant to be used for multiple purposes. The mouth, the vagina, and the penis are they input and output. But your anus is only for exits, okay? And I'm going to keep on talking about this. Because the transgender community, I don't have a problem with anybody loving who you want to love. I don't have to agree with your lifestyle to respect it. And vice versa. You don't have to agree with my opinions to respect me. I'm not coming for you. Don't come for me unless I send for you. But this agenda of making people who are straight feel bad, it's got to stop. Because now men who don't want to date transgender women have to say they're super straight because transgender women say, I date straight men because I'm a woman. How you a woman and you have a penis in your drawers? I don't get it. I know I've talked about this before, but I'll keep on talking about it because it's really, really bothering me. A lot, like other things are bothering me too. And we're going to get into that later. Give me some thumbs up. Thank you, y'all. But they won't admit to the children and adults that they are trafficking. The original clown was blackface. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, probably. I saw Keanu Reeves on there. I was shocked. You talking about from being on the list of being deleted? Yes. Keanu Reeves is on there. Robert De Niro. Richard Gere. Beyonce. Yep. Jay-Z, Ludacris, Fred the Godson. I know they said Fred the Godson passed from COVID, but that's code. That's code for them. That's code word that he was eliminated. That's why he was eliminated. Because hi Louise. They're all deceivers. Be careful. A problem is written. I don't know. You don't want to adopt children? That's good because there are many children that need to be adopted, especially with all of the children being saved. Spirit told me that a lot of these children have chosen to live off planet. My partner and I will not be celebrating Halloween. Okay, they do rituals during this time. Yeah, they do. They get angry. They misgender me when I'm a regular man. They try to call me a woman. Why did they do that, Ryan? Why would they do that? Did you? And I'm not trying to be nosy, but did you have a clitoris that was kind of long, or not have one? I don't understand why they would do that. And they're trying to do this for people. When if a child says I want to be a girl and he's 3 years old, okay, give him a sex change. There's kids now that are just turning 18 and they're wishing that they didn't have this change. How are you going to give a child a sex change and they don't even know how to write their name? They don't know a lot of things. How they know about this is how you know this is an agenda. You don't allow a child to make such a big decision like that, and they don't even know how to drive. They don't even know how to pronounce certain words, but you're allowing them to make up their mind to change their whole sex. That is because Satan is a misogynist, and Satan is, Satan is a misogynist, and I believe Satan is bigender or either transgender, because the Baphomet has breasts and a penis. Come on now. Let's put two and two together, y'all. Go back to all those websites I told you about. Pay attention to these videos that they're telling you about. Look at these transgender agenda. Everybody in Hollywood just about that are female presenting are actually transgender. They're transgender people. These female presenting people, they have genetic markers of a man. What's that? What Jelly Bean they told me? What's that one? Janet Mock. We already know that's a man. And the girl from Orange is the New Black, we already know. And Shirley Ralph, nobody knew that about her. But you could tell now, the older she get, her masculinity, her face is becoming more and more masculine. Her and who else did I notice? Oh God, Spirit told me one person. It saddens me when I heard this. Did y'all know Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child? I need to find out. The verdict is out on that, because I'm gonna tell you how. There are many ways other than going into self and meditating, but there are other ways how you could tell if a person is a man or a woman, whether they dress up like it or not. It's the torso. People who are born male have 2 extra ribs. Women don't have those ribs. So as a result of us not having those ribs, if you look at a woman, and she has to be thin. You can't look at a person that's heavy set. If you look at a woman's waist, her torso, it curves in like the letter C. So take 2 big letter C's and push them apart. That's how a woman's waist is. A woman's waist curves in. Right? Men don't. I don't care how thin these transgender women are. She don't have that curve in her waist because she's not a woman. She has those extra bones, those extra ribs. Look at Sierra. Sierra is always doing them dance. Now, some people say, Sierra had a baby. You know, Sierra's very rich. And they go to great lengths to prove that they are a woman. They'll go somewhere. They might have a prosthetic on. They probably carried it for a little while. I don't know. They got a lot of technology that they're using. The elite are using. They have to be sworn to secrecy and not telling anybody about this technology. But they do. They have it, and that's how they do it. But Sierra, she got a man's waist. Michelle Williams, she real skinny, but her waist is straight up and down. There's no curve. Go check that out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Meg Thee Stallion, waist straight up and down. Hell, we already seen her ball swinging in a concert. That was her ritual. That was her embarrassing. Sometimes they had to do things that's embarrassing, or the embarrassing ritual, and that was her embarrassing ritual. Like Chloe Bailey had to have her tampon showing. All this nasty, sick things that we have to talk about now because it's coming up. Because they're being eradicated, and they're fighting tooth and nail to stay on top. What they really want to do is eliminate women. All women. Baphomet is a misogynist. Baphomet is a bigender or transgender misogynist. And just because I said Baphomet is a transgender, that's not me saying this about all transgender people. Don't come for me like that, because that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying I know Baphomet is bigender. I believe transgender people are bigender because you were born with one type of a type of body, but your mind you associate differently. So just be bigender. You can't say you're a woman because you're not. And so when you approach straight men and you finally tell them, hey, I'm transgender, and he don't want you, that's because you have a penis. So now brothers got to start saying, I'm super straight. Because the LGBT community, like they do with everything else that the heterosexual community has, they want to be a part of it. They want to take it. It's all right. I'm a woman too. No, I'm straight too. You're straight. I'm straight because I'm a woman. No, me too. It's like, damn. The jealousy is real. But anyway, I'm going to read a few of y'all comments, and I'm going to go ahead and go. And please forgive me if I offended anybody. That's not my intention. I'm really not that type of person. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I'm going to speak the truth now because this is what I'm supposed to do about it until they're of appropriate age and mature adults. Right. Did you watch the Macy Gray interview about transgender woman? Yes. And I agree with Macy Gray. But now that community has canceled Macy Gray. For what? If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please give me one. Thank you. Yes, Ambrosia. Ambrosia said some people in that community downright bully others who disagree. They do. They are mean. And I remember when a guy first coined the term super straight, he said that is an insult to the transgender community. Why you got your panties in the bunch? How is that an insult? Because he wanted to say he's super straight to let transgender women know I am not interested in you. You're beautiful, yeah. But I don't want your body part. I have that. I don't want that. So what's wrong with them saying that? Just like the transgender community, especially transgender women, get angry when they hear men say, I only want to date women with a vagina. I don't want to date you. And then they make these videos. Why don't they want to? Straight men should want to date us. Why don't they? Just go get a gay man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Your brain doesn't fully develop till you 24, 25. I agree. And they say your hands and feet still grow up until you're 21. Teenagers are teenagers. Oh. Elliot Page. Who is Elliot Page, Louise? I can just tell. I wish that friend of mine, ex-partner, didn't transition into a woman. I can see on their face and in their energy they are sad, pretending to be happy. They are not happy. They had to change for the what? You can never replace biological women. I love women. No offense taken. Felt the love and understanding, sis. Thank you. Are you a part of that community, Marlene? If you get hurt, that's your own fault. I don't feel bad if you catfishing straight men. Yep. Hi, Shorty. Yep, you can't be catfishing straight men because sometimes they will catch a case because straight men sometimes get really, really embarrassed. Their ego gets so hurt when they find out that they've been around town with somebody that's transgender. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't. You should be hang out with whoever you want to hang out with, and people shouldn't judge you. But straight men, they get in their feelings. With all this, is they making? Yeah, they are making the LGBT community look bad because they're being greedy. That's because they're serving Morlock, Satan, Baphomet, whatever name you want to call it. Okay, so that's why. Oh gosh, there's so much going on. Stay tuned, y'all. Also, I want to reiterate Astro Boo Baby. For those of you who are still here, Astro Boo Baby is no longer on YouTube because YouTube finally was successful in getting him kicked off. So he wanted me to let y'all know he is not there. Y'all can go check him out on his Facebook page and let him know Quiet Queen sent you over there. Go check out Astro Boo Baby on his Facebook page, and you can look him up on Instagram. I don't know what his name is. I know Astro Boo Baby. You can look that name up on Facebook, but I don't know what his name is on the gram. But he wanted me to let y'all know he's still around. He's trying to get his page back up. They took his y'all know he made an album. He made an album. It is a good, I don't know how many songs he had, but they're stifling him. They're trying to stop him from getting his work out. So they took his music down. They took all his videos down. What they did was they sent him an email, and it says you are in violation. And this email looked like it came from Google, but it really didn't. So I shouldn't say that YouTube was successful in taking him down. Maybe YouTube per se didn't have anything to do with it, but I don't trust YouTube. But somebody sent him an email saying that you have a violation strike or a copyright strike. And because he was putting up his music, he was like, wait a minute. He clicked on it because he's like, wait a minute, the only music that I'm using is mine. So he clicked on it to see what it was about, and it ended up being somebody else hijacked his information, changed his password, and locked him out, and used his IP, and had like 12,000 people on that live or whatever. It's ridiculous. But of course, YouTube and Google are going to pass the buck and say no, they're not going to admit to anything, just like white people. No offense. Don't want to admit hey, you're hurting our feelings. Oh, we're not doing that. Nobody's racist. Oh, just obey the law. You're hiding your head in the sand like an ostrich. Every time somebody tell you something is happening, you want to give a rebuttal. All big businesses do that. The default race does it all the time. Big businesses do it all the time. They don't want to admit when they're wrong because it makes them uncomfortable, and you're taking them off their comfort zone. They're the default. They're all that. Everybody is beneath them, but that's changing. That's changing. Okay? And they're already the minority. But they don't want to let you know that. It's a whole bunch of things. A whole lot of secrets, y'all. Give me some thumbs up, y'all. Yes, Louise, they took down all his videos. They shut his channel down. And I don't know, ABB, are you on here? Because I know you had to go through another name. He can't even go to YouTube. He can't get notifications of when I'm on or anything because they took his whole channel down. They took his channel down. It's messed up. He had a lot of good videos. Yeah, they do. And you know what's hard? What was hard to handle is channels like, I don't even want to say their name because I don't want to give them no clout, and I don't want to send nobody to his channel. But there's two black men. Well, one of them is dead. that put down black women all the time. And one of them put down women all the time, but especially black women. But one of them, the other one puts down black women only all the time. That's so embarrassing. But their channels are still up. Even the one that's dead, his channel was still up. But you take down a channel from someone that's saying, hey, stop raping these kids. I don't want to be rich if I got to hurt the babies. They don't want to hear that. You know? So I'm marked because I don't want to be rich if I got to hurt the babies, because I ain't no damn pervert like you. But we can't get our videos up there. And ABB told me that one day when a few years ago, I made a video. He said he saw it immediately. It was they left the real amount that was viewed. It was over 100,000 views in less than a week. That's how I know my channel was supposed to have been blowing up. If you go through and look at my videos, you will see that I have, some of them have 70,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. Over the years, they'll go ahead and they'll put some of my views, concentrate them in certain videos. They don't spread them out. You know what I mean? But anyway, the world is browner. Yep. Why is there only one justice who's of color on the Supreme Court? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you something. They ain't all that. All of the Supreme Justices, they're all being indicted by the military. This is why they're not gonna take these pedophiles and send them to the U.S. court, because they've been getting away with it. So no, they have to be tried in a military tribunal. Being rich has a spiritual price that I do not want to pay. I'm never selling my soul no matter what. Every time I used to get those letters, I don't get them anymore, about me they want me to join something and we know you better than you know yourself and all that. I always send them a letter back saying, you know what? I ain't selling and I ain't buying. And all of these celebrities I've also, Heal This Heaven, she's gone, but sometimes celebrities connect to certain ones of us in the spiritual community. And you don't even have to be somebody that do videos. These celebrities they know about witchcraft. They know about magic. They know how to manipulate energy because they taught them to. You know how they hold their hands over their eye? That's code for it's a secret. Or they put their finger over their mouth, it's a secret. I know something now. They know how to do something. They know about technology and things that we don't have or know about. They can't tell us. You know? They say they don't like dark skin, even though they are dark themselves. Having dark skin is a blessing. It is, and your mama dark, and your daddy. What the hell? MQQ used to have more than more than 10,000. Well, it says I had 10,004. I had 10,500. Now it's down to 10,400 and something, as far as I know. But in actuality, I was able to pick up how many I had. It was around 55,000. I should have around 55,000, 60,000 subscribers. And I do have that. But they won't let me see how many I truly have, how many subscribers I truly have. They won't let me see how many views I truly get. They hide all of that. And somebody that worked for YouTube actually sent me a comment, in a DM or whatever you want to call it, and told me that they are watching you. We are watching you, she said. We do have a way to control certain things. Yeah, they do. They do. But what they don't understand is I'm going to get all that money back. because everybody's YouTube channel makes money, but they don't give everybody their money from their revenue that channel made. Who the hell? Oh, okay, y'all. Somebody's walking in my yard, and I thought, oh, that's my husband. He's about to get swung on. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, child, I ain't selling a bike. Will Congress also... Hi, you want to come up here? Babe. The front door is open. Okay. Will Congress also be taken to tribunals? They have a slush fund to cover their lawsuits and bribes, and it's from taxpayers' money, plus they're exempt. Okay, so listen. They will be taken to tribunals, true. Yes, Luis, they will. And they don't have any money. They stopped them from using their money. How are you?
I'm doing good. That's some of that noodles in the...
You help yourself. It's in the microwave.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Yes. So they what's gonna happen is they're all gonna go. They don't have any money, so they can't. They stop the money from flowing. All of these bankers, the Rothschild. Oh God, y'all! I saw an indictment with the entire Rothschild family, even the little kids, even future Rothschilds, all of them being sued. They're being the whole clan. The Rothschilds own most of the money in the world. This is a family that they're worth $500 trillion. $500 trillion. Why does one family need to have that much money? I don't want that much money. I don't even want to be a billionaire. What do I need $1 billion for? That's too much money. And you know you are a classy person if you can sit there and say, that's too much money. I mean, just give me, 50 million. And that's really a lot. I can just keep 50 million and me and my family, whole family, will live off of that 50 million for the rest of our lives. You don't even have, 20 million even. You know what I'm saying? But $1 billion? But no, the Rothschild family had $500 trillion. All of their money is frozen. Oprah can't use her money. Epstein can't use his money. Tyler Perry can't use his money. The Clintons, they can't use no more. They're dead. So even if they weren't, they couldn't use it. They stopped them from using the money. So what they're doing now, you guys, is something called the Nassarus Act. Look up everything I'm telling you. Don't believe me. Just look it up. You're going to get money, but they're going to distribute this funds back to the people. All the money Rihanna had, all the money Steven Spielberg had, Madonna, all these celebrities, all this money that they had, P. Diddy, all these millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, they can't spend their money now. They have to go before the tribunal. And those that have been convicted, whether they go spend life in prison or deleted, their money, you and I have inherited it. That's the bottom line. That microchip really be looking like the mark of the beast. They don't care. All these celebs take it because it gives them control over NFC terminals and it gives them telekinetic powers. But they don't realize it's just another control method. However, when the evil elite are totally gone, we will be able to use those terminals the way we want. And those terminals are actually energy fields. right. Time for the chosen. Hey, Ryan, you didn't answer my question. Yes, Gio, that's what $500 trillion look like. I will. I want just enough so they can be good. Yeah. If we took all their money and gave it to Africa and developing nations to feed the people, there would be no more issues. These greedy crazies are going to be taken down. Yeah, but you know what? Africa is a lot richer than people think. And Africa, there's not it's not as what people think it is. Every time somebody think about Africa, they think about kids with big bellies, no clothes on, and flies flying all over them. There's parts of that happens, but in most of Africa, people are that's a well-developed continent. They just jealous because they want the gold and the diamonds and the oil and the petroleum and all these other things that they get in Africa. That's where everything is. That's why China is trying to move all of the black people out. That's why Britain and France and everybody wants Ghana's cocoa. I love the president of Ghana. I love that man. I'm so glad he created the new continental trade area, something like that. And he said, we're not going to let you come and process our cocoa anymore. Because you're not giving any of the jobs to any of the Ghanaian people. They're still poor here. So he said, we're going to do it ourselves. If you want chocolate from us, we're going to process it. But then the president of France, I think, no, not France, Sweden, it was a lady. She said, we want to process cocoa, and you got the cocoa. We need your cocoa beans. Now, y'all know Swiss is well known for their chocolate. Everybody loves Swiss chocolate. But actually, Swiss chocolate is from Africa. That's African chocolate. But they put their name on it like they do everything else. And I was just, y'all know I love to cook, right? And I like to be in cooking contests, and things like that for vegan food. And what was I going with that? What was I saying, y'all? I lost my thought. I hate that. It was going to be a good thought. I love you too. All the money has to be monitored, and because money and power corrupts, it could cause other people to turn on everyone. Nah. With all of the wealth, we could feed the whole world. Yeah. Africa is rich, and they want everything that's in Africa. So when that Swiss, she said, we need your cocoa. And the president of Ghana said, no, not anymore. No. Hi, Miracle. Cooking what? I know I was talking about the cooking contest, but it was something else I was going to that I was saying prior to that about Africa. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look at this and read it. But anyway, sorry by the way, what was the question? I'd love to answer. Also, SOLT is a great independent music group that goes into depth about black issues. Love them. Okay, have to check them out. Yeah, Swiss chocolate is African chocolate, but it was something else that I just totally... I'm trying to remember. It's just hateful how they act, because they go over to Africa and they extract all of their and African people are so sweet, and they take their kindness for weakness. But African people are starting to stand up now and say, no, we're not doing that. And so they go over there and they just take, and don't do anything for African people. Disrespect them. Chinese people go over there and beat African people. Africans, y'all need to stop letting people do that shit. They go over there and how you gonna just hit somebody because they came to work late? Chinese people, Asian people, they always say, what about Asian hate? People are hating us now. But look what y'all do. Look what y'all do in your country. Look what they're doing in Ukraine. But look at the Chinese in your country. You're sending black people, the Africans, back home, or you're not serving them, kicking them out. And COVID came from China. But you mistreating African people. That is because the African leaders wasn't doing what they wanted to do. So they took it out on the African residents that was over in China. I'm just so sick of this hateful world. But we're going to be on top real soon, y'all. We are, and they know this. They know this. They know that there's magic. Well, I say magic, but it's not, because I say magic for lack of a better word, because people get nervous when you hear magic. They think about witchcraft. Oh, that's evil. No, it's not evil. User error. Whoever doing it is evil. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Right? Witchcraft ain't evil. It's the people who's working it makes it evil. Energy is everywhere, and you can manipulate energy, and they know this. They know this. This is the reason why they want to keep us in the dark. They want to keep us hating each other. This is why the transgender and the gay agenda is so popping right now, because the God of this 3D matrix is a misogynist, and he's gay. Because if you look at all of these elite, what they're doing, they hate women so much. They want to eliminate all of us, women, especially the original mothers. But anyway, y'all. Yes, we need your cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa you cook. Yes, vegan food. I'm trying to remember, y'all. Yeah, rewatch it. So tell me what I said at that part, because I don't know. There is magic in blackness, sorry, but coming from a white family myself, the community that the people of color have is so admirable and something to strive for that love cannot be captured with. So, Ryan, are you saying that I thought you were a black person. Are you a black person raised in a white family, or you're a white person from a white family? Is that what you meant? I'm also indigenous or native to Canada, but not nominally European. Oh, okay. And my European side of the family has been nothing but cruel to me. Why? That is really sad. Can you tell me more about the God of the 3D? Okay. Like, how do you know about the trans and all of that? Well, because I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person. And so what I do is I meditate a lot. I pray a lot. Okay? I do a lot of affirmations, and I get my answers through my lucid dreaming. I get my answers through the energy that I feel. I get my answers when I talk to my mother tree in front of me right here. And when I read and things like that. They are colonizers. Colonizers. Oh. Yeah, it's really sad. But y'all, when these secrets start to really come out, it's going to be so evident that nobody can deny what's right and what's wrong. And many people are going to start to drop off like flies because of the sun. Melanoma is coming. The sun is about to get really ratchet. I said that before, and it really is going to happen. And those with less melanin in their skin will start to get blisters and things. Do y'all remember that movie I was telling y'all about, where some people, the sun was killing people, and they had to get in an airplane and keep driving towards flying towards the equator to avoid the sun, because when the sun comes up, people start to die. Y'all remember the name of that movie? I can't remember the name of that movie. I want to go back and I want to watch it. I didn't finish watching it. God, what was the name of that movie? "1,000 Ways to Die." There was, yeah, I remember talking about 1,000 Ways to Die, but what did I say just now? I heard about the sun death movie. Yeah, I gotta be careful. That type of shock, mouth drop, mouth jaw dropping. Yeah. Yes. Can I? Oh, give me a thumbs up, somebody. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so I was gonna tell y'all about some other things. I'm gonna make this video. Well, it's not short, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and maybe I'll do some videos and let y'all know what's going on with some secrets and some of the things that these celebrities are doing. Don't be geeked up with these celebrities, y'all. They are not the business. They are sellouts. They don't care about none of us. All right? All of these celebrities that y'all love so much. And y'all can tell the Beehive what I said. I wish they would come for me. Have you watched the movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl? It's old. It's a old kids movie, but it's also, yeah, somebody else told me about that. I haven't seen that movie, but I think I'm going to go watch it. I thought it was too kiddie-ish, so I didn't want to see it, but I'll go watch it. God bless and take care so much. Love from Canada. Wishing that all the good ones who lack melanin are allies like myself. Protection and the most protection of everyone here in the community. Oh, ooh, I got 5%. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you guys like play cousins. I really do. Stay tuned. And hold on. God bless. Take care. It talks about dreams and imagination, and daydreaming is such a beautiful message. They visit his dream world. Oh, okay. Love you guys. If you know, you know. Take care. Stay in the light.